Alright, I'm back with another recording. It is 5:30 in the afternoon now, and we're in Forside now, which is a big city. And now there's 4 drops to get here in Forside. Yeah, pretty ironic. Alright, so there's the Annoying Reveler, which has an 8 in 128 chance of dropping a protein drink. There's the Crazed Sign, which has a 2 in 128 chance of dropping a big bottle rocket. There's the Extra Cranky Lady, which has a 16 in 128 chance of dropping a handbag strap. And then finally, there's the Mad Taxi, which has a 1 in 128 chance of dropping an item called the Exterminator Spray, in which the Exterminator Spray is just infinite bug spray. It does over 200 damage to bug enemies specifically, and it's actually pretty useful, even if there aren't a lot of bug enemies in the game. But yeah, the Exterminator Spray is pretty useful, and that's the only way you can get Exterminator Spray too. You just have to pray you get lucky with the Mad Taxi. So yeah, half of the enemies here have low drop rates, and the other half have high drop rates. So I think it's better to start off with the higher drop rates first. Now the Annoying Reveler and Extra Cranky Lady usually spawn somewhere around this grass area, just outside the city. Yep, there's an Annoying Reveler right there. Right, we have the save state. The Annoying Reveler is singled out. And because this is a high drop rate enemy, it shouldn't take too long to get the item. So let's start grinding. And obviously you can tell that the Annoying Reveler is just a palette swap of the Annoying Old Party Man from Chapter 2. Except the Annoying Reveler is actually stronger than the Annoying Old Party Man. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm also pretty sure that the Annoying Reveler has a higher chance of getting a smash hit than the Annoying Old Party Man. But other than that, the Annoying Reveler really isn't that much different from the Annoying Old Party Man. Like, they literally act the exact same way. Which makes sense, considering they are palette swaps of each other. And usually with palette swaps of enemies, there's a weaker version and then there's a stronger version of the palette swap. Oh yeah, and don't worry, palette swaps are going to become a lot more common throughout the game from this point on. Lecturing you? I've never seen the Annoying Reveler use that move before. But it seems like it literally does the same thing as grumbling about today's youth. In which me even saying that out loud is kind of funny. Like, think about it. Ness, Paula, and Jeff are literal teenagers that are just 13 years old, and they just have to casually fight to the death with pretty much everything to save the world from the greatest evil of all time. And then you encounter the annoying old party man and the annoying reveler, and they can grumble about today's youth. In which that is most likely going to be most of Gen Z in the next 20 years. Myself included. Yeah, it does do the same thing. That move literally is the same thing as grumbling about today's youth. It just lowers your guts. And of course, when he lowers your guts, that means you have a smaller chance of getting a smash hit. In which smash hits are dependent on your guts stat. But to be fair, do you really need to get a smash hit on the annoying reveler? They really aren't that difficult to kill. But anyway, as I was saying, the palette swaps are a lot more common from this point forward. Dude, why do I keep messing up with my words? Pretty. Okay, he missed. Okay, smash hit. And dude, I'm quiet right now because I'm so focused. And I was getting ready to say because I'm just thinking about, okay, the drop is gonna happen eventually. And literally right after oh my god, that was perfect timing. All right, there we go. We got the annoying revelers drop. Okay, but I've only been recording for 10 and a half minutes. That's not too bad. 10 and a half minutes. All right, now we gotta go find an extra cranky lady. Yes, that's the actual name of that enemy. Extra cranky lady. What makes it extra crankier than the cranky lady from chapter 2? I don't know. The game just said so. Alright, here's an extra cranky lady. We have it singled out. Now, this is the highest drop rate in Foresight, which is 16 in 120 chance of dropping a handbag strap. I said it earlier. So we might get it on the first try here. And even if we don't, it still won't really take that long. All right, let's start grinding. So yeah, the extra cranky lady is also just a palette swap of the cranky lady from earlier in the game, except it does more damage than the cranky lady. That's literally the only difference. Other than that, it has the exact same moves as the cranky lady. And I know it's bad that I'm going for the higher drop rate enemies first rather than the low drop rate enemies, but if I'm being honest, I just don't feel like grinding for rare drops right now. Especially since I had to get the Desert Wolves drop, which took me an hour and a half. No, like seriously, how come I've gotten rarer drops quicker than getting the Desert Wolves drop? Oh, they can use continuous attacks. Alright, so but for those who don't know, a continuous attack is a move that some enemies have where they can attack you twice in one turn. And it really sucks. Because that attack usually does a high amount of damage. So yeah, continuous attacks really suck. Oh, never mind. I was gonna call Ness a monkey, but then he dodged that attack. I was gonna call you a monkey, Ness. I was gonna call you a monkey, but you're no longer a monkey. Oh, Paula, you monkey. Okay, I have a feeling this is the one where it drops the item. It wasn't. And if I'm being honest, I did not expect to. I did not expect the extracurriculars grind to be this long. Because again, it's a 16 in 120 chance. It's a high drop rate, and we've already been here for like 5 or 6 minutes. It really shouldn't take that long to get a drop this high of a chance. Unless if I have an ungodly amount of unluckiness. Oh, they missed. Oh, you Ness, you actual monkey. Oh yeah, just like the annoying reveler, I'm quiet right now because I'm just so like I just keep having a feeling it's gonna happen, in which I know it's gonna happen eventually. None of these drops are impossible to get, but everything's dependent on luck. So I'm just like anticipating it happening. I'm just very focused. Oh, they just did so much damage. Yes! Let's go. We got the extracurriculars drop. Oh, let's go. I think that grind also took around 10 and a half minutes. So yeah, Yeah, that was definitely around 10.5 minutes. That's crazy that both of the enemies that I grinded to that's crazy that both of the enemies I grinded for this recording took around the same time to get their drops. Alright, let's save the game. Alright, so that is it for this recording. And in the next one, I'm just gonna have to suck it up. I literally have to grind for the lower enemies. The enemies with the lower drop rates, I meant. My English sucks. Like seriously, my English actually sucks.